I've been on the family farm my whole life. What you're going to do on any typical day kind of depends on what has to be done. If you wake up and it's rainy, that's an off day, so you better enjoy it. Overbrook in general is not a liberal community. In 2010, I voted for Brownback because he was a Republican and had views I would agree with. The promises were that the state was going to grow, we're going to have all these new jobs because everybody would reinvest their tax cuts.
Tax cuts are on the way for Kansans. It'll cut individual income tax rates and eliminate income taxes for 191,000 businesses.
Our pitch is no taxes. If you're a small business, LLC, sub S is zero income taxes.
You saw the projected shortfall, $213 million. How are you going to deal with this?
Growth.
The promises that these tax cuts will result in growth, which will make them pay for their own way. I would say it was an abject failure.
A Topeka area school district is one of 6 in the state that plans to close a few days early this May because of budget concerns.
In order to balance the budget, the governor delayed 25 construction projects.
You're trying to deal with your own budget, a $900 million shortfall.
The tax cut was supposed to benefit everybody equally, but what it turned out being was just more of a benefit for the very wealthy corporations in the state, because their taxes went away, and so did the revenue for the state.
Our job growth is slower than surrounding states, and it's slower than the nation.
Not private sector, Peter.
Yes.
Private sector.
Yes.
It was really frustrating to know that what you were hearing wasn't based on any reality at all.
I think you'll see that as we can get more growth taking place, that is the long-term key.
We kept waiting for the revenues to get better, but they kept getting worse. And state funding of schools went down. That particular district where I still have 5 grandkids in school there, they shortened their school year. And I guess what really ticked me off about that was my grandkids were the ones being shortchanged.
I'm not a politician, never claimed to be a politician. What I see happening here in the state, trickle down did not work.
President Trump and Republican congressional leaders have unveiled their plan. They are proposing deep cuts in both individual and corporate tax rates.
This will pay for itself with growth.
It'll be revenue neutral when you add growth.
You got to grow, and that's what the president's pointing to as well.
You will see results like you've never seen before. Jobs will start pouring in.
Just more of the same. That's how we got to where we are right now.
Based on the evidence you've put out so far, all those cuts I just talked about, that will benefit the wealthiest the most.
Part of the problem was people weren't paying their share that should have been paying. And that's big business more than anything else.
So when someone says the more we reduce taxes, the better off we're going to be, I think history is one of the best lessons that we have. And if they're going to look for a current lesson, it's got to be the state of Kansas.